I'm about to do a brake system flush on my truck on all four wheels. I'm putting some fancy fluid. I got some Lucas Oil synthetic .3 brake fluid for it. I am going to remove my trailer brake controller since I probably will never use it, and I was going to get a new one anyways, but I don't need it, so I'm going to remove that and the hard line. So I'm going to remove that little fitting that you saw in there. It's got a little T fitting. I'm getting rid of that completely because it's leaking. And yeah, that'll be nice to get rid of. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right meow. Probably won't film a whole lot of it. This will just be one of those little update videos, really. Okay, so on my brake caliper, it's an 11mm to break the thing loose. I just opened it up and it started dribbling out. So I'm going to let it do its thing. Okay, I got her on a reverse Ivy. Got it doing a slow drain here. I don't know if it's pulling air from here. Oh yeah, looks like I'm gonna try and zip tie this. Either that was air. Am I like no? Yeah, this I know this leaks. So I was letting air go through, but I'm not getting any air bubbles through this side. This is what I got the fluid to look like now. This is what I'm using. This stuff actually is a nicer looking fluid. Just gonna keep her topped off here. Try not to spill it. I'm gonna get some zip ties and just crank that down. But I think I got the air out of the line. It was a little spongy after opening that up. But main thing is I got all that old fluid flushed out. It was pretty dark. You can see this stuff here. It looks like, you know, dog piss. It's still clear, but it's not the color I want. Okay, so I let that run for a few minutes. I got a little bit out of it. Still have clear fluid. What I've done is just let it go and go until it got to a certain point where I felt it was good to go ahead and just shut it, and I shut it while it was self-bleeding, and I've got a normal brake pedal now, so I'm going to go ahead and flush out this side here. Should be 11mm as well. These are rebuilt calipers, so I don't know if it's a different size than the factory. I don't remember. I think I need some new rubber spring isolators. Yep. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and crack that one loose and start bleeding that side. Alright, I'm about to do the rear brakes here, but there's the front brake fluid. This whole front reservoir is for your front, just in case you didn't know, and then your rears, or this one here is for the rear. So the routing of that should be the same for the new master cylinder that I'm going to get. I'm going to close this real quick just so it doesn't fall off or anything. I'm going to go crack one of the rear lines. We should be alright. Actually, I'm going to back it up into the driveway. If I get the back end up higher than this, the gravity will want to take it. That's how I bled it the last time. And it bled really good. I think I've got a leak in my little black hose here, but my line connecting to the wheel cylinder there doesn't have any leaks. But as you can see, we got kind of a golden color. It's certainly a lot better than what it was before, but pretty soon it should be a real light neon blue. I just put some more fresh fluid in there. Both sides of the master cylinder are looking pretty clean now. So that side shouldn't take as much fluid to drain out. Oh yeah, just so you guys know, I have a 38-gallon fuel tank coming in for the back of this thing. The only thing that worries me is my trailer hitch. I'm almost thinking it's probably gonna have to come down, or somehow that fuel tank will just I looked at it vaguely, but I'm hoping it curves right about here, because yeah, I'm gonna have to take the trailer hitch off and have a different one installed. That's okay. But yeah, 38-gallon fuel tank on order. New dash top and sound editing and carpet. That's all on order. I have a proper shift knob for this thing too. An actual 4-speed one. Well, that's looking a lot better. I'm gonna go ahead and call it good. So I'm gonna take my handy dandy vice grips here. Just lock it. I couldn't, it's like not a 10 millimeter, it's not a 9, it's not an 11. And it's not an 8. Don't know what it is. Whatever it is, I don't have it. I just wanted to stay somewhere. There. So that I can do awful things like this bleeder screw. This should be good. Taking this thing, I'm actually gonna make it this time. We're gonna take it to California. So I gotta make sure I got fresh fluids, fresh brake fluid. We're gonna have fresh gear oil because we're gonna change the ring and pinion out for a 3-to-1. But we're gonna have fresh brake fluid. I'm gonna go top her off and then switch sides here and get that side flushed up. But I'm gonna check my brake pedal first, and I'll let you know how it's doing. Alright, so I spent a couple hours on this, a little bit longer than I wanted to spend, but since I got off early at work today, not too worried about it. But we got our drain. I didn't take this off, I forgot. Whatever, I'll do it later. But yeah, look at that. That's way better, huh? Fresh brake fluid. Yeah, it started coming out that color towards the end there. I'm gonna fire it up again, get the vacuum belt up. And actually, here's what I want to test. That's awesome. Yeah, it was holding vacuum. I think this valve here needs to get replaced, so I'm gonna go to AutoZone and get a new one. Looks like it was leaking. Or not, I don't know. But yeah, it's holding vacuum now, because before it was like, this has been sitting here for about half hour or so, and it's still holding vacuum. So anyways, I'm gonna check my brake pedal. So in case I haven't showed you, this is what I got out of the rear wheels. It's not too bad, but it was a lot worse when I first got the truck. And in fact, it was so bad it didn't even move. It was like sludge. So now we've got actual fluid in there. So all the wheels should be nice and even now. I got a good brake pedal. It's perfectly fine. It's not squishy. It doesn't go all the way to the floor. So yeah, color a day.
What? Stop whining.